Where's my seed?
Oh, right here, Grandma.
Oh. Oh. Now, okie doke, let's roll.
Let's roll. Backseat driving with Grandma.
Okay, kiddo, tell me about your day.
Oh, well, look, Grandma. I brought my banana to school. It's getting pretty mushy. I think it's ready for the trash.
Oh, hold on now. Not all mushy fruit has to go right into the trash.
Huh?
No. You know, a long time ago when I was a little girl, my mother didn't let us throw any food away. Nope. Apples that were starting to get brown were turned into applesauce. Blueberries that were a little mushy were made into blueberry pie. Good. And peaches that were starting to get a little old.
I know. You made peach pie.
Nope. I ate them. I love soft peaches. Yes, but I do know something that we can make out of that mushy banana.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What?
It's a surprise.
Yeah! My grandma's awesome.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Backseat driving with Grandma. Yeah.
Okay, kiddo. How was your day? I'm all ears.
That's funny, Grandma. All ears. Like you have ears all over your head. Or just really super big ears.
Ooh.
Hey, I bet you could catch lots of sound waves with super big ears.
I bet you're right. Did you know that's the way some people used to hear?
What?
Yes. One of my favorite composers is Beethoven. He lived a long time ago and wrote lots of music, but he didn't hear very well, so he used an ear horn to help him hear. When Beethoven held the horn up to his ear, it turned his little ear into a big ear. The big horn could take in lots of sound waves, so it made everything seem much louder. How do you like that?
Wow! I want to make music just like Beethoven. I know. I'll start a band.
Oh, could I be in your band too?
Of course!
Woohoo!
My grandma's the best. Backseat driving with Grandma.
Okay, kiddo. Tell me about your day.
Well, we learned that everything that's alive grows.
Ooh.
Even my feet. I sure wish my favorite shoes still fit.
Oh, sounds like you wish you had a new pair of shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know, when I was a little girl, I had a favorite pair of shoes, too. Actually, we couldn't afford lots of shoes, so I only had one pair of shoes. And I wore them everywhere. I wore my shoes to school. I wore my shoes to the playground. I wore my shoes whenever I danced. Oh, yeah, I had some moves. Woo! And then I got too big for my shoes. I handed them down to my little sister. And when she got too big for her shoes, she handed them to our youngest sister. That's why we called them hand-me-down shoes. Yeah! Woo! Those shoes really got worn down because we all like to dance. Woo!
Oh, Grandma, you can still dance.
You're right, Sid, I can. Woo!
My grandma's the best. Backseat driving with Grandma.
Okay, you two. Tell me all about the amazing things you did in school today.
Okay. Well, we found out how roly-polies move.
Ooh.
Yeah, we used our magnifying glasses.
Oh, that's exciting. You know, I use a magnifying glass at home, too. A big one. When I'm trying to thread a needle for sewing, even with my glasses, I can't do it. It's just too small. Oh, wow. Oh, get in there, you. Oh. But with my big magnifying glass, the eye of that needle looks as big as a barn door. Yeah, it looks like I could ride a bicycle through it. Oh, without that magnifying glass, I wouldn't have been able to sew that quilt you sleep under every night.
Wow, you made a quilt for Sid?
I sure did.
Oh, your grandma is awesome.
Yeah, I think so too.
Woohoo! Yeah!
Backseat driving with Grandma, yeah. Hey, Grandma, we learned all about exercise today.
Ooh, I know all about exercise. When I was young, I loved to dance. And when your father was little, we loved to go roller skating. When your father was older, I liked doing aerobics, a kind of high-energy dance. A few years later, I felt the burn with martial arts, punching and kicking to music. Today, I'm all about making my body stronger with gentle exercises for all my muscles, like yoga and Pilates.
Wow, I'm gonna exercise my whole life so I can be just like you.
Oh, good for you.
I have the coolest grandma in the whole world. Backseat driving with Grandma.
Okay, kiddo. Tell me what amazing things you did in school today.
Grandma, I learned how to estimate how many shells are in my jar.
Oh, good for you. Knowing how to estimate can really come in handy. When I was a little girl, I had a favorite kind of candy, jelly beans. Ooh! Now, one day, our neighborhood candy store held a contest. They filled a big old jar with all kinds of jelly beans. And the kid who guessed the number of jelly beans in the jar, or closest to the number, won all the jelly beans. Oh boy, I was excited. I went to the store every day, and I'd look at those jelly beans carefully. Then the big day came. I told the store owner my estimate. And guess what? I won! I was just one off of the exact number.
Do you remember how many jelly beans there were?
I sure do. 532.
Wow! Grandma, can we find some things to estimate when we get home?
That's a great idea. Let's make it a game.
Yeah! My grandma is awesome. Backseat driving with Grandma. Woo! Yeah!
Okay, kiddo. Let's hear about your day.
Okay. Well, we learned that slides have a special name. They're called inclined planes.
Ooh.
And sometimes they're even called ramps.
Oh, ramps are wonderful things. They help all kinds of people. A long time ago, people in wheelchairs had trouble getting upstairs to go into houses and buildings. And they had trouble getting downstairs, too. Other people had to lift the person in the wheelchair, and believe me, that's hard work. Woo! But then, someone got the great idea to build a wheelchair ramp. Then the wheelchair could roll up the ramp. Oh, that's right, a ramp. Right into the house or building or wherever they needed to. My friend Helen uses a wheelchair, and she zips up and down inclined planes like nobody's business.
Way to go, inclined planes!
Oh, I agree. Way to go.
My grandma knows lots of cool things. Yeah! Beep, 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 wee. Backseat driving with Grandma.
Alrighty, kiddo. So tell me, how was school today?
Grandma, it was the best. I learned why your pancakes are so much better than Mom's or Dad's.
Ooh!
It's about the heat.
Exactly. Now let me tell you the best way to make a pancake. When I make pancakes, I use a big old iron skillet. It's not fancy, but it's tough, and it gets the job done, just like me. Now, here's the secret to my pancakes. I make sure the heat is just right on the stove. Not too high, not too low. Then I pour in the batter and closely observe it to wait for the bubbles to form on top. That's how I know the pancakes are ready to flip. And I'm a pretty good flipper, too. Ooh. And that's how I make my perfect pancakes.
Hey, can we have some of those perfect pancakes for afternoon snack?
Why not? Whoever said you can't have pancakes in the afternoon?
Not me. My grandma's the best.
Watch more on your local PBS station and the PBS Kids video app.